Thank you very much, Colin, for coming to Dundee today. Would you like to briefly recap how the meeting today went?
Yeah, I think it was an excellent meeting because we had people there who all wanted to discuss not just what the Scottish Government are proposing in terms of social security reforms, but to look wider than that and to look at the impact of Tory sanctions and housing policies and social security policies in general, what impact they're having on society and on ordinary people, and the devastating impact some of those policies are having, and looking at the nuts and bolts of that. But they're lucky if they're not sanctioned, because it is so easy to be sanctioned and so easy to find yourself being punished and being forced to go to a food bank. Nobody I work with ever dreamed or imagined that we'd be reliant on charity in order to feed people. I can remember always it was possible to get onto someone in the DHSS, as it was then, to get an emergency payment for somebody, and you'd always eventually find a sympathetic voice, probably someone you knew by first name in the local office, who you could speak to and say, look, this is the problem, can we help this person, because otherwise they'll have nothing to feed their kids tonight, and you would get some. That is all gone. And it was a good meeting because we drew out lots of detail, a lot of interest, a lot of personal experience as well, including of sanctions. I think a good feeling that this is something that we can do something about. And what we kept referring back to was the idea that the Scottish referendum threw up this notion that we could make Scotland a much better country to live in, and raised the whole idea of social justice and inequality, put it to the top of the agenda. And we're still riding on that, and we still need to keep reminding people that that's what the referendum debate was about. It's about how we make a better society with reduced inequality, more social justice, and a society in which we eradicate poverty.
Okay. So going forward from today's meeting, what can socialists do to fight for a stronger social security system in Scotland?
Well, we need to create a movement. We need to create a current in which these things are being discussed, not just amongst ourselves in small rooms like this, but out in the street with increasing numbers of people. Because one of the things we talked about today was the fact that social attitude surveys show that an average person in the population believes that nearly a third of the population are welfare scroungers and fraudulent claimants, and that's an absolute nonsense. But these ideas are common currency, so we've got to get out there and argue with people and get across this whole notion of social justice and how we fight it. And that means creating a strong socialist party, because the SNP may talk the talk, but they're not walking the walk, and that's what we talked about this afternoon.